Hello YouTube, and here we have another custom showcase. This is the second of my 3 Glowtown dockside engines. This is Clover, the only female of the group. Of Skipper, Buddy, and Clover, Clover's the one that's been the most extensively overhauled, in my opinion at least. So, without further ado, let's go! Now, I forgot to say this in the first segment, but I made Clover out of a Hyperglow Nia. As you can see, the only traces of it left are the pink running board and wheels. The entire thing was coated in white acrylic paint as a base coat, but Satan acrylic pink paint was applied over top with purple for the stripes. I also painted the side of the cabin black and the cylinders with purple stripes. Now if you're wondering how the side rods look different, we'll go over them now. I was intrigued to do this for a while now, but here we can finally see it in action. I drilled a hole into the side rod and unfortunately damaged part of the center wheel, which I covered up with a paint pen. I dipped the entire thing in silver after sticking a piece of iron wire through it and removing the puff of a Q-tip. Then, I drilled holes in the cylinders to accommodate them. Unfortunately, the motion has scraped off the paint, and if you're wondering, the side rods do work. See? Her side rods work. On the back side, I continued the stripe pattern where it didn't originally. I also gave her a tail lamp like Buddy and Skipper. And there's also another one at her front, which we'll go into detail later. In case you haven't noticed, the headlamps actually work. I also detailed her bunker, which looks pretty good, if you ask me. The other side's a little bit sloppier, but I'm a noob at this stuff. Clover's right side is essentially the same as her left, and in case you haven't noticed, I detailed the back buffers. However, this right side also has a brake pump. And just in case you didn't believe me earlier, both side rods work. On the right side of Clover's smoke box, she has a brake pump, which I detailed in gold and silver. It also has a purple cap on top. On the left side, however, there's nothing, so I just continued the stripe pattern. The stripes are pretty much the same story, as are the things on the top of her tanks. I also picked out the whistle and safety valve in silver and gold, made 4 windows with black paint, and painted the roof silver. It was originally bare white, but that got ugly pretty fast, so decided to last longer. And here we have my custom Clover. Now, in case you caught something I forgot to mention, I chopped off her front lamp and replaced it with an LED bulb, which works. I also gave her a front coupling and detailed her front buffers. Clover is definitely one of the most exhaustive models I've ever made, and I'm pretty proud with how she turned out. Expect to see her in my future series soon, both Adventure Squad, Universal Rides, and The Monster Files. Signing out, and stay safe during the virus pandemic.